I had a question come in off Facebook from Lindsay. She asked, I'm self-employed for over 5 years, however my income goes up and down drastically each year. Am I still able to get a mortgage? This is a great question because when you're self-employed, some of the lenders want to go by your notice of assessments. That's when you file your taxes and you get the form back from the government. And they look at a 2-year average. So if you made $60,000 and $80,000, your 2-year average is $70,000. But that's not always the most reliable way or the most convenient way to prove that you're self-employed and what your income really is. Let's think of it from a lender's point of view. There's 3 components that they're looking for. 1, are you really in a business? Unfortunately, due to the fraud that's in the industry, they want to make sure that you are a legitimate business owner. You can prove this by the notice of assessments that we said, or an HST number, or a business registration number. We just have to realistically prove that you are in the business that you say you are. The second leg is, can you pay for this mortgage? So your notice of assessments, perhaps you have a cash component to your job. Let's be honest, we all know that there's jobs out there that do have a cash component to them. Or perhaps this year is a better year than the last 2 notice of assessments year, and you want the bank to really judge you on this year's invoicing. There are lenders that'll look at 3 to 6 months worth of bank statements, and they'll see that the cash flow is coming in. Basically, they want you to show them the money. If we can do that, there's different ways we can use and different paperwork we can require for that. So it's not always your notice of assessment that you live and die by. The third way is, does your story make sense? Does your credit make sense? If you have a business loan and you've been making your payments, if you have credit cards and you're making your payments, it means that there is cash coming into that household because you're already able to live and maintain your credit. So we do have to look at it from the lender's point of view. Gone are the days where they'll just hand you a bag of money and say, here you go, you didn't need to prove anything. But it's also not the end-all be-all if your notice of assessments are showing low. We can work around that with other paperwork. If you have any questions, you can find me at mortgagehelpindurham.com. Thank you.